Hi Scorpio, welcome to your 2018 year ahead and bonus information from 2019 and 2020. And the reason I'm bringing up the 2020 is because you're building towards that now. Saturn has entered Capricorn, and there will be a Saturn-Pluto coupling together all of 2020. Even when Saturn moves into Aquarius on March 23rd, 2020, he will still be coupled with Pluto that whole time. He will back into Capricorn July 2nd and remain in Capricorn until December 23rd, 2020. And in 2020, you're going to have Saturn and Pluto conjunct, coupled together. Jupiter will be with them in Capricorn. Mars will join them February and March of 2020. And this is going to initiate a whole new economy. It is going to reset the economy. It's going to change governments. It's going to change corporations. This is a really big occurrence that's happening. And with Saturn already in Capricorn, you are experiencing this energy now. You will feel some of this energy in January at the Capricorn new moon, when 6 planets will line up in Capricorn: the Sun, the Moon, Mercury, Venus, Saturn, and Pluto, all in Capricorn. And for you, it brings the action to communication, speaking, writing, teaching. And you can go to my website. I have the Communication Mastery Program, which is an excellent program on building your communication skills. And this will come in handy over these next several years with Saturn there, because Saturn examines and tests everything he touches. And when he's in this area of life, he's literally rewiring your brain. So you're going to be thinking differently. You're going to be speaking differently. It's amazing and profound, the changes that are made in your consciousness when Saturn moves into this part of your life. And it's incredibly significant. Now, the last time Saturn and Pluto coupled together like this was in 1982 and 1983. That was in Libra. What was going on for you in 1982 and 1983? Now, for some of you, you weren't even born yet. But for others of you, those of you that were born in 1982 and 1983, you have this Saturn-Pluto relationship conjunct together, and you have it in your chart right now, in your natal chart. So it's very significant. They are the heavyweights of the champions, heavyweight champions of the zodiac. And so when they come together like this, they reset the world as we know it. So the world is going to change as we know it, and we're already seeing it now. And it's good, because in Capricorn it's about integrity. And we need integrity in business. We need integrity in government. And we need equal rights. And we need women to be treated fairly and respected. And this is all part of it happening now and will continue over the next couple of years. And I'll come back and talk more about this as I move further into your year ahead. Now, Jupiter is in your sign, and you're going to continue to kill it with Jupiter in Scorpio. And this empowers you to evolve and to grow and prosper and have new experiences that are very beneficial for you, and attract new opportunities to you that are incredibly beneficial for you. So this is a really positive energy to have Jupiter in your sign. There is a wide window opening from January 2nd through March 8th. This is where all the planets are direct. The first planet to go retrograde in 2018 will be Jupiter on March 8th. But up until then, when all the planets are direct, that is empowerment. That is energy that can move you forward, open doors, and make things happen. So you want to take advantage of this energy in here during this time period when all the planets are direct and go after what you want. New job, new location, business startup, relationship, and so on. It's very positive. Now, fiery Mars, who's never met an argument he didn't love, holds camp in the area of your foundation, home, and family. So there could be a family member who's being very vocal about their needs with you. And Saturn will help you articulate your message. Focus on their behavior and don't use words as weapons, because with Saturn in that area of communication, you could be really going on the attack with a family member, and that won't serve. Mars is going to be in this area for 5 months. Mars will be in Aquarius from May 16th through August 12th, and then September 10th through November 15th. And the retrograde will be Mars retrograde June 26th through August 27th. So that's where it could really heat up and be argumentative. And it's also the time of the eclipses. We have 5 eclipses in 2018. So 2018, these next several years are powerful years of change, with all the planets direct the first couple of months and 5 eclipses. This speaks to change. Now, the eclipses are happening in the area of what you do in the world and your home and foundation. The first eclipse is a total lunar eclipse in Leo in the area of your career and what you do in the world. Then it's followed by a partial solar eclipse in Aquarius in the area of home and foundation. So this is going to open the doors. So things are really going to start to happen for you here in January and February, and things that you want to be paying attention to. Maybe for some of you, you're moving. For some of you, you're definitely getting promoted and moving up in what you're doing. And then we have the first eclipse in your sister sign, Cancer, on July 13th. And that's going to start moving the eclipses from Leo and Aquarius to Cancer and Capricorn. Another emphasis on Capricorn. And then the final eclipses in 2018 will be a lunar eclipse in Aquarius on July 27th, and then the final solar eclipse in Leo on August 11th. And so, watch out during that August time period, July and August, because you've got the eclipses going on in the area of home and family. You've got Mars storming through there and retrograde, which can stir up arguments with family members. And you want to be as diplomatic as you can be and use your communication mastery and skills to settle disputes that may arise during this summer time period in the Northern Hemisphere. And then the North Node is going to move to Cancer on November 7th and stay there until May 5th, 2020. And so now we're going to see the Cancer Capricorn eclipses come in here with the nodes in 2019 and 2020 for most of 2020. Very significant. And, with you having this focus on communication, speaking, writing, teaching, it's a good time to build up your skills. Maybe for some of you, you want to advance your career path by, learning a new skill or going to school or taking a night class online. You'll be amazed at how much you have underestimated your own abilities. You'll be amazed at how knowledgeable you are, and more so than you may have thought, that you have great knowledge. And this is where this giant buildup is going to take place in 2020. But like I said, you're already going to be experiencing it here in 2018. But the good news is Jupiter is sextile Pluto. Sextile. sextile. And that goes exact January 15th, April 14th, and September 12th. The reason I mention exact dates is because that's when the energy is most powerful. Now, this is excellent for business. This is excellent for communication. This is excellent for making money. This is excellent for going to school, for studying anything, for teaching something. It's a wonderful energy that's incredibly supportive for you. Pluto is your ruling planet. Jupiter is in Scorpio. It doesn't get any better than that, except Jupiter is also trining Neptune in the area of true love and romance. Now, that started December 2nd. It started in 2017. It went exact December 2nd, and it goes exact again May 25th and August 19th. So you can see this energy is going to be around for most of the year, too. This is really good news, and this is very inspiring for you in the area of love and relationships, meeting a soulmate, finding your soulmate, being with your soulmate. And it's just amazing. And you know, with this Capricorn energy, this is really something too. Like, it can really step up your superpowers. Like, you may be finding that you're reading other people's minds, that you know what they're thinking. And you do. And in some situations, it'll be appropriate for you to reveal it. In other situations, you definitely want to, keep it to yourself and not share what you know. But trust your instincts, and definitely trust your intuition and your psychic abilities, because they are so being stepped up here this year. And it's amazing what's happening. Now, another interesting occurrence that's going on with you is Uranus is moving into Taurus. And that will Uranus will move into Taurus May 15th. So he moves direct on the 2nd of January, and he's flying forward, and then he enters Taurus May 15th, and he'll stay in Taurus until November 6th, and then he'll re-enter Taurus March 6th, 2019. And then he'll stay there, for another 7 years. And so with him moving into the area of relationships, this could create some surprising encounters with other people. Uranus likes to surprise us and liberate us. And some of you may want freedom from a relationship, or you may find that your partner wants more freedom in the relationship. So be aware that with Uranus moving into Taurus, it's going to rock your 7th house of relationships and partnerships, and not just romantic partnerships, but also marriage partnership, but also business partnerships. He will be affecting this area greatly, significantly. And, he will be in positive energy flow with Saturn for most of the year, because Saturn will get up to about 9 degrees Capricorn, Uranus will get up to about 3 degrees Taurus, and then he, moves back into Aries, but he's still in a wide, a trine with Saturn for most of the year, which can be very beneficial, especially as he crosses into Taurus, because whenever a planet moves into a new sign, they really rock it, or a new house, they really rock that area. It's like, here I come! Look out, here I come! I'm Uranus, I'm the disruptor. Let me disrupt your relationships. And so you will be experiencing some of that. However, the good news is he is in harmony with Saturn. And Saturn is sextile you, Scorpio, which is empowering you to manage the changes, to be open to change, to get on board with change. And for some of you, is it time to move out of a relationship? Have you been stuck in a place? Have you been stuck with this person? Uranus is going to absolutely, open that up for you if it's appropriate. It can also be injecting a liveliness into your marriage or partnership, making it more fun and exciting and interesting. But Saturn will help to, smooth things out, because he is supporting Uranus, and that means changes that are going to be happening can also be practical, and maybe you know that they're long overdue for some of you. And it's going to be interesting because Venus will be opposing Uranus. Venus in Scorpio will be opposing Uranus in here in October. And that is definitely going to, like, whoa, I need to look at this. I need to look at what the heck is going on here. And am I getting my needs met in this relationship? What's really going on? And you love to get to the bottom of things. You want to know the truth. You want to know what's really going on. And you're going to have an opportunity to really look at that because Uranus is going to be opposing Venus, and Venus is going to retrograde in Scorpio. She'll be retrograde October 5th through November 16th in Scorpio. She starts out at 11 degrees and then she moves back into Libra just a bit. But so you're going to be reevaluating relationships October and November, and that's important because you want to make sure that you're in the right relationship. So you get this brief encounter with Uranus for about 6 months in May through November, and then he backs out into the work area, work habits, health habits, and then he'll be back in for good in March of 2019. So all of 2019, all of 2020, you will be working with this disruptor in this area of relationships. I mean, it can be exciting, but it's also, if you're coupled with someone, your partner could be behaving in weird ways or just acting strange, and you're just like, what is going on here? It's about freedom. It's about liberation. It's about evolution. And we're all here to evolve, but sometimes when we couple, we can get stuck. And so the energies come in to move us and shift us. And so, just be aware that this is on the horizon. But you still have Jupiter in your sign. And that's good news. That, is bringing well-being, bringing opportunity, bringing new beginnings, making things happen for you in a very positive way. And that's exciting. It totally is good news for you. And you really are in a good position. I mean, having Saturn in the area of communication is the most harmless place to have Saturn. And, it is about, really using the power of your mind to create the life that you want. This is about using the power of your mind to create your heart's desire, to build wealth, to attract love, to have what you want. And that's exciting. That is, really good news. And, you want to be using this energy to further your skills, further your knowledge, so that, for those of you that want to get a promotion in your work, you can have it. You can move up in what you're doing. And it's exciting. Like, it is time for you to move up in what you're doing. And you're going to notice, okay, at the beginning, in January and February, the doors are opening. And, the message is clear. I need to move, or I need to move up in what I'm doing. I need to move and move up in what I'm doing for some of you. But by August, July and August, you will be experiencing that job promotion. You will be in the new job. You will be in the new life. You will be in the new living location at that time in July and August, at the final eclipses. They put the finishing touches on what happens in January and February of 2018. But it's good. I mean, it's incredibly exciting for you. You're in a very strong position, and it's happening. And it's good news. Like, it is so positive for you. And you really want to use this time to go after what you want. What is your heart's desire? What is it that you really want? You can make that happen now. you can make that happen over these next few years. And part of it has to do with how you communicate, or maybe for some of you, you're going on to school, you're going on to higher education, or you're going to be teaching what you know, you're going to be very involved in community, you're going to be very involved in short distance travel and using social media to promote yourself, promote the work that you do, promote your business. And it's exciting. Like, this is so good. And, it is really building in this area for you. And it is in harmonious energy flow because Capricorn sextiles Scorpio. So any planets, joining Pluto in that area is going to empower you. And what's significant is, Mars is your traditional ruler, Saturn is your modern ruler, and both of them are going to be in Capricorn in 2020, and especially in that February-March period when Mars joins them. That is so significant. And that is like, maybe you're getting published, maybe you're writing a book, maybe you're doing something that is very interesting, and you could find that you have new goals in this area, like new goals in the area of communication, writing, speaking, teaching, sharing what you know, being the messenger. For some of you, you may become a messenger of some type, and you have powerful insight and information to bring to the world, to bring to the masses. And it's exciting. Like, it's amazing what's happening here. And Jupiter is so working for you. So for those of you single and open for love, it's on. And why not? It could feel like a soulmate. It could feel like someone you're deeply spiritually connected to. And go for it. Absolutely go after what you want. And be open for love. Be open to who's in your life, who's coming into your life, and what they bring into you. Absolutely. For those of you coupled, there is some stormy times in here, especially with that Mars retrograde, during the June and August period, as well as Uranus moving into the area of partnership, and the key is communication. The key is really listening to what your partner wants, listening to family members, and expressing knowledge, expressing insight, being very diplomatic and practical in your responses will help to empower you and others so that they feel heard and understood, and you're getting your needs met as well. But I'll talk more about that as we get into the monthlies. I'll go deeper into the relationships. Money looks excellent. You're moving up in what you're doing, and that's going to bring you more money. That is absolutely going to bring you more money and prosperity. Career, go for that promotion. Start that new business. Go to school. Do anything that increases your position in the world, your authority in the world. You can be incredibly successful over these next few years and really move up in what you're doing. And, go to school if you need to get more training in something. Learn a new skill. Learn technology. And you will move up in whatever you're doing. Spiritually, it is a time for you to really tap into that intuition, that part of you that knows, and use this energy to enjoy your life and live your best life. It's so supportive for you. It's amazing. I'm not seeing any challenges to the health. If you're taking care of you and you're, putting energy into your well-being and your vitality and taking really good care of yourself, you're going to find that your health only improves. And that's good news. But you're just going to keep continuing to grow and advance and move up. This is your time. Go for it. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Scorpio, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology for 2018, 2019, 2020, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. You go to my astrology page, you purchase a consultation. Upon checkout, you get a link to my schedule, and we're working together. Or if you're interested in coaching, you want to focus on that job promotion, or starting your own business, or traveling, or relationship, it's very easy. You go to my coaching page, you purchase a session. Upon checkout, get the link to my schedule, and we're coaching you. So until next time, Scorpio, keep on killing it. Wow.